Right, 1 2 1 2. We're here. What? That's loud. Whee! Welcome to the Bethlehem live at the Dash the Henge in Camberwell Green. We're down here. We're live streaming. We're live streaming on the YouTube. Hold on a minute. I forgot to put a link up, but there'll be people joining us soon. Oh, I may have left the comments open. Oh shit, never mind.
Turn them off before I...
Yeah, 1 2 1 2. Oh yeah, so we're going to start this evening with Finn. Right, so I was just thinking I was going to read something first, like a bit of everything. Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Because we've got lots of time tonight. We've got like about 4 hours, haven't we? So I've been writing my poem called Everything. And Isabel printed it off. Look, it's not even that long. And they're really thin pages as well. I know, because I was saying to somebody the other day, like, oh God, I'm never going to finish this, because I sold loads of copies already. And people keep messaging me going, when's the poem Everything going to be finished? And I said, I know, that's why I keep asking myself every single day, because I write it in those moments when I'm on the bus or on the train or sitting up in bed. So, and I write them at the Bethlehem, in the Bethlehem writing group now as well. I was writing them the other day, and the last time I fake tears, they're really hard to do. Not fake tears, I can't remember what she said. Oh, what was it? So anyway, but it was that idea that, I was crying, and I did feel that I was crying, but I really felt like, oh my God, this is so powerful, I quite like this. Do you know what I mean? I did feel it, but I wanted to stop as well, but it becomes really difficult, because when your tears go down your face, they always end up in your mouth or round by your mouth, don't they? So it's like, what's that? Does that swallowing your own tears, isn't it, almost? Just kind of really, really mad. Because it went on for 8, I did about 15 minutes. So I started crying after about 2 or 3 minutes, and then the tears just kept going. I could feel it, it's very emotional. But it was because I said something about the Bethlehem. That's what triggered me, do you know that? Like being at the Bethlehem, or I can't even remember it was, because I can't even remember what bit that I started reading from. But I felt like it was one of my greatest ever performances. I really did. And I was thinking, oh, I'll never be able to do that again. And no one even filmed it. Do you know what I mean? It reminded me of Andy Warhol in his book A to B and Back Again. I know it's really bad, but his friend phoned him. You know, at the factory they had a phone, didn't they? They had one of those phones, and the phone rang, and Andy picked up the phone, and his friend was saying, oh, like, what's his name? Committed suicide, he jumped off the bridge. And Andy was like, oh, that's so bad, he could have told me, I would have filmed it. Which I felt like the other day when I was crying, like, oh, that's so bad, I was really crying, I didn't even film it. Anyway, yeah, I was going to read some everything, but just end up talking. But that's a poem in itself, and it's recorded live on YouTube. So YouTube's mad, you know, because like you don't just send a link. If I just click it, loads of people start watching. How does that work? Do they get sent a message? They get sent a message. Yeah, they get an email or something. Do they get an email? No, because that'd take ages, wouldn't it?
Are they real people? Are they bots?
No. Oh, that's a good point. No, look, they're writing messages. Oh. So, I should have taken the messages off because they're going to like write really bad things about everybody. YouTube's a really dark web. It's the darkest of all. They think like the Truth Social's bad, but like I've never. Has anyone been on Truth Social? No. Salty tears, evening mate. They're telling us how they get an alert. They get an alert. What, on your phone? That's so cool. Because I don't really do YouTube, but some people do, don't they? They've got lots of things on YouTube. Right, that's enough of me. My poem, Everything, and that Isabel wrote Mark's poem. Sitting, I can't read with these glasses on. I'll take my glasses off and then I'll read. See, this is just random. This is random. See, this is what's going to happen. The poem's going to be random. Like all the pages will just be mixed up. Because it starts with, and memories. I can't remember, entire life lived, and now it was abandoned, alone, left discarded, Berlin before the wall fell, the mountains in Pakistan, squats, hippie buses, black and white, oh, that's from the other day. Dancing sprinkler water drops glistening in the sunlight of the Garden of Delight. Sitting on a bench. Helma, this is us the other day. That's true, isn't it? We wrote this in the walled garden. Sitting on a bench inside the walled garden at Bethlehem, drawing with Helma, existing on the edges, the secret garden of our dreams. Helma, I think you wrote this bit. We discover beauty in places unknown. Pockets of lavender carry the scent of forever perfume, of precious moments of friendship. Friends are the family that we choose for ourselves. Crunch of gravel, smoothness of wood, the colour of terracotta, rich brown texture, the deep blue sky, the green trees. We have everything and we have nothing. Well, that's the end of the poem, isn't it? I believe in you. Maybe this world is another planet's hell. Alcoholic, smoking drugs, the black crow. The black crow. That's with Jules. Once upon a midnight dreary on Campbell Green, while I pondered weak and weary. I've got to read this later. So I don't know whether you know this, but Jackie, who works at the Bethlehem, she was cycling home the other night and a giant rat fell out of the sky in front of her. And it was dropped by a black crow. And we were discussing it, and we were saying whether the rat was the crow had lost its grasp, or it had slung it to the floor, to kill it, to make sure it was double dead. But anyway, yeah, I told that to Ames earlier, didn't I, Ames? I was telling him, it's true. Dead rat fell out of the sky. Right. So we've got lots of time tonight. We've got 4 hours. We got Dorothy's on. What time are you on, Dorothy? 8. Siobhan, what are you? You coming next after? What are you singing? I hope you're singing tonight.
I'm just going to sing a little ditty.
Oh, can you sing in Spanish and Norwegian and German?
I could do something in Spanish as well.
Oh, that's so cool. It'd be really good because everyone live streaming, they'll freak out. Yeah. Taylor's here as well. Luca and Katrina, Helma, Jules. We're getting ready. So we're starting off with Finn. So I'm going to put the microphone down a bit lower. Are you going to sit down, Finn? Finn's got the guitar. I might need to put a lead into. Oh, yeah. Might have to put a lead into the. Well, that's good.
all set? You good to go? Alright, this is a song called Whistle. Don't you hear that whistle? Don't you hear that whistle? I know it's coming down the tracks. You've been bound up sacrificial. Won't you hear that whistle? I know you're tired of this hill you've had to climb. I know that you have had your fill of making shit shine. I can hear that whistle in your mind. When I heard the pine tree sighing to the breeze, and I heard the wild crying of the high above geese, talk to me, talk to me. Lying on this hill, lying so still, till the grass grows over me, and that train whistles blowing still. And that train whistles blowing still, till the grass grows. Well, I heard the fire crying to the sea, and all those wild geese were flying home to me, and I got everybody thinking that it's easy to be free, to be free. On this hill, lying so still, till a bumblebee tells me that we are blooming still, that we are blooming still. Don't you hear that whistle? Don't you hear that whistle? Don't be scared of that whistle. Don't be scared of that whistle.
Is that a new one? You just wrote that?
Yeah, we wrote it a little while ago.
No.
Yeah, it's actually from my late father. That was a little song for him. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I'm gonna try a newish one. See what happens. Actually, I might do one already now, just because that's easier. The new moon is in Cancer. A summer sun told me I'm a dancer. Patient clouds, I'm allowing. Cradle me, my love. Cradle me. The new moon is in Cancer. A bird flies by, a lucky taxi answer. Build a nest, get some rest. Cradle me, my love. Cradle me. Why don't you cradle me, my love? When will you cradle me, my love? Cradle me. Alright, I'll do one more that I've done before. As I went walking on my way to you, the trees were talking and the wind it blew. So I planted a kiss in the heart of a flower as I went walking. You filled the hour, saying, wait a little while, why don't you simmer down and let the fire know you in the ember of autumn you glow too, while you're waiting for somewhere to go to. As I went walking, you know I saw the birds all flocking up in the awe. So I planted a kiss way up in the clouds as I went walking. My heart was loud, saying, wait a little while, why don't you simmer down and let your fire glow too in the love of autumn. I know you're waiting for somewhere to go to. As I was resting in the roots of a tree, we danced by on the air, and you winked at me. So I planted a kiss in your memory as I was resting. You sang a song to me. Wait a little while, why don't you simmer down and let in the love of autumn you glow too, while you're waiting for somewhere to go to. Wait a little while, why don't you? There will always be somewhere to go to.
Well done, Finn.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
Like a whistle. First time I heard that one.
Oh, I love a bit of whistling.
Siobhan, we up?
Yeah, go on.
Shall I introduce you? No, I know you.
Introduce yourself.
Right, this is Siobhan Mooney, everybody. Just tell the people on the live stream.
Hello. Oh, it was really lovely to hear Finn. Really beautiful, and very calming. So a nice start to the evening. I just wanted to read a couple of poems. They're a little bit more combative than the last ones that I read. I wrote this one during a workshop, and it with Tom Noonan's, and we were doing a workshop on songwriting. Brain twisted and spinning on a road with no name. I clung to myself to come up for air. The rain turned to snow and dusted my hair. The caves were enticing with silence like space. The river, it called me, a cold, lonely place. The toad in the tree stump was not impressed, so I took myself off to dance with the rest. The narrow track lengthened, there's no going back, just skating on sand dust to cover my ass. I'll sing you a song for a penny or two, but you can't put me down like you used to do. Your chin is too small, your hands are too big, but my, what a voice underneath that lid. I felt like the badger misunderstood. I wanted your friendship, you just gave me crud. You stole all my money, my dignity too, but I have the last laugh. Sincerely, adieu. Fuck you. Fuck you. Bit punk rock there. And so my phone has gone into some weird OneDrive thing. I wanted to read something that was a bit more gentle. I really enjoyed writing poems with the Bethlehem group over the last year and a half or so, and it's precipitated like a really creative time for me as a poet and a speaker rather than as a singer, which is what I trained to do. I thought, as we are celebrating sort of Bethlehem and the Live Lounge and all Mark's work as well, and how wonderful it is to be with this group of people, I thought The Hospital was a nice poem to read. So the hospital is like a chateau. The trees outside the windows seem alive with the breeze, trying to escape their network of anchors binding them to earth. They huddle their canopies together, stretching their tendril hands towards each other. They're so full of shapes. The copper earth ignites them. exciting them to a frenzy of shimmering arboreal joy. A dance at their feet will release the evening fireflies who guide us to verdant glades where quiet pools slake our thirst and moisten our cinder-dry lips. I wanted to read you the playground. Beware, there might be hand clapping in the middle. So, the playground. At Midsummer Norton County Primary, the milk bottles are warming in crates in the morning sun, sour by the sickly tasting 11s. Then standing in line for the porter cabin, waiting to force down cloying homemade baked beans. Then the big skipping rope. Who stole the cooker from the cookery shop? On and on to backbends down walls, doing the crab and handstands, seeing if you could break your leg to get a cast like your little sister. Mr. Firkin wore three-piece suits and smoked fags. Mrs. Pollock had long painted talons and looked like a witch. My teacher was Miss Hurst, a kind and gentle fairy tale in green, with long, straight auburn hair. The Wombles came to Midsummer Norton in 1972. The town was rammed. I caught a kingfisher on the riverbank one day after school. It did not resist as I cradled it in my hands, too sickly to escape. I read Octagon Magic in the tiny library, age 6. Quite stressed. And I could read more poems, or I can sing a little ditty for you if you want. Sing something. So this is something I wrote a few months back, and Martin and I have set it to music, but it's not in good shape yet. So I'm very influenced by lots of films and all kinds of random things, which, being neurodivergent, play endlessly in my mind. So this is a little ditty I wrote, which I really like. So, without accompaniment and a cappella, I'll sing. I'm like Bette Davis, it's a bumpy night. The funny little town took the piss all right. My rage was unspoken, it ground me to dust. I tried to explain, but my heart went bust. I cried and I screamed and I tried to let go, but sad songs kept playing on my radio. I'm Violet Elizabeth without the lisp. I lost my music on the way to the Sticks. I swam through the swamp and I crawled to the shore. My broken dreams were stacked high by the door. I'm like E.T. at a camp phone home, shouting in silence through a megaphone. I'm like E.T. but I can't phone home, shouting in silence through a megaphone. I'm like E.T. but I can't phone home, shouting in silence through a megaphone.
So we've got Helma up next, and who else we got? Are we going to go with after? And then we'll have a break, yeah? Okay, cool. How are we doing, Helma? Do you got all your poems ready?
Yeah.
Amazing. Do you two need two microphones or just one microphone? Okay.
We can go after the break.
Okay. So do you want me to do the microphone for you? Sorry.
All right.
Okay. The first poem is called Life. Packed like sardines in a can on the overground train, noises and odours mixed in the air, a constant hum as the train races into London, into another day of work. Dreary Monday morning, rain strikes the window and flying leaves hit the ground like scattered thoughts. Trains used to be a wonder to me when I was little, and stations were a mystery. It meant a fun day out. Now it's a mundane routine of everyday life. Funny how things used to appear so wondrous and fantastical to us when we were little. We grow up to lose all that, lose all the magic and the mystery, like everything becomes a slog, a routine, a means to an end. Days meld into weeks, into months, which spin by like the view past the window of the moving train. 10 years feels like nothing, use is over before you can enjoy it. Dust settles on all those carefree times, and dreams you try to chase slip through your fingers like water and disappear down the drain before you can breathe life into them. Who are we? What do we leave behind of the person we used to be? Ghosts of our past selves. What is there to say we were even here? Thank you. Next one's called 25. These poems are a bit contradictory because I wrote them when I was having some ups and downs. This one might be a contradiction to the first one. It's called 25. 25 and still alive. 25 and never been better. I feel on top of the world, like I can do anything, conquer anything. The glass of my intentions catches fire and sets ablaze all my ideas, inspirations, and wishful dreams. 25 never felt better. Start now on your dreams because you're only young once. Full of passion for what's right. Act on what you believe, change the world for the better. We're here for humanity. Start now because you're only young once. Let's make a bang now and stand for what's right. Take the leap of faith into the unknown. Dive off the cliff and into the sea head first. Because you can cope with all the changes. You can survive all the highs and lows. Heartbeat racing, adrenaline soaring through veins powered by the fuel of ambitions and dreams. You can do it, you can overcome all your doubts and all the suspicions, all the skepticism, and prove them all wrong. Because you can fly with wings born of talent, and you can overcome it all. So take the leap of faith, and trust in the unseen. The next one's Crows, which was we wrote in the Battle Mining group on Wednesday. So the golden orb climbed up the mountain and pink beams oozed out from it, spreading across the sky, majestic yellow, golden blossom pink, lighting up the horizon. Black crows dance along in their journey, crossing borders, crossing oceans, free and full of spirit. They can go anywhere, be anywhere, the polar opposite of humans, caged as we are by expectations and society, demands and borders and passes and checks the human mindset. Some try to ease the barriers while others reinforce them. Restrictions on migrants and cutting payments from pensioners, trapping everyone. Society boxes us into labels. You're either rich or poor, or an asylum seeker, you're young or old, or a student or a nerd, or a lunatic or homeless. Endless names, endless labels that people judge you by. One glance and they assume all sorts about you. But you could be anyone or anything, free as a bird, wild as a mountain lion. You can cross borders and barriers, you can be anyone, anything. The next one is unseen. They see me smile, they see me laugh. Your smile gets bigger every day. They say, eyes shining bright, light laughs, perfect life, glowing skin, brilliant shine. You're at the height of your youth and career, they say, but you don't know the pain in these eyes or the hurt my laughter conceals. I may smile wide, but I'm breaking inside. All the scars of years past, all the pain buried deep inside, all the uncertainties of the future, all those comments that cut like a knife and left open wounds. Don't assume you know anything of what these eyes conceal. Curtains to my soul. Don't assume you know how hard I try day by day to be the perfect person I need to be, the mirror to sanity. How often I say yes when I want to say no. How hard it is to say yes when you want me to say yes. So don't throw kindness back in my face.
I'm not perfect, but I try. So don't assume you know anything. Don't assume you know anything about me. Last one's called Everlasting. Oceans apart but close at heart, 3,500 miles stitched into highways, never-ending seams of roads and seas dividing us. Wish I could unravel the fabric of distance, seen unseen, and unravel all that's between us. I look up at the stars and think of you tonight. Wish I could see the light reflected in your eyes. Ocean blue like the sea. You are more beautiful than you know, inside and out. Wish I could make you see that you are like a star that burns bright, but no one knows with how much intensity. Stars are overlooked and most are ignorant of their immense beauty and capacity. Don't let anything stop you or prevent you from flying. Stars are 1 billion years old because they never gave up. They still shine in the dark. You can too because you are my star. Thank you.
So we're going to take a break and then we'll come back with Katrina, Luca and me and Jules. Okay, let's have a 15-minute break. I'm going to turn the live stream off as well. Everyone watching on the YouTube,